Hello, my name is Robin. I'm going to be breaking down a song of mine called Everlasting Flame. It's plunderphonics. I'm a plunderphonics artist, so it's just sampling stuff and then turning it into stuff. This is the first layer we have. We're jumping right into it. I start out with a pad, panned to the right, and then it slowly goes to the center, and then to the left, and then to the center, and then to the right. Effects. First effect I have, let me turn it on. It's called transverb. It's essentially like a granular delay, kind of, but for some reason it's called a verb. Next is shimmer. It is on the main, this one, the really beefy, low stuff. On the other one, I have lux verb. This is like higher or whatever. We turned fresh air on and stuff. This is what the complete wet sound is like. I'm just gonna go insert after insert. So let's see what the next one is. I haven't touched this thing in a while. So this little synth is being fed into the same inserts that the pad is being fed into, and it's also getting some transverb. I just wanted like a bright little twinkly sound, a little bit of ear candy or whatever. Also, don't mind the glitching sound. Do not mind the glitching sound, okay? So I sampled My OCD by Rhett and Link. You know how they say, I'm gonna make things right or whatever. It's the lyrics. I gotta make things right. But instead of that, I have it stretched out, so it makes it sound like they're saying, I try. Pretty cool. Then this is what I have insert-wise, just EQs and stuff. I'm not going to show you guys my EQing, because it's really just EQs and a lot of automation. Auto-tune on that hoe, because you need it. You're making electronic music, you need some auto-tune, you know? Then I have declick to take away like the harshness of it, because it is so stretched out. And then shimmer. To have that stuttering effect, I'm using skitter, which, since I have it running after the reverb, it gives it like a stuttery yet also reverbed sound, because it's not at the full wetness or whatever. Everything so far sounds like this. Pretty cool. Next up I think is 5. That's going to be insert 18. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah. The part of the song that I'm sampling here is should be recognized as a sin along with. Should be recognized as a sin along with. But it sounds like as a sinner. Which I think is pretty cool, because I make songs about religious trauma and stuff. Maybe someday I'll give a full in-depth, like, artistic explanation of a lot of my songs, because this is just like technical stuff. But if I end up wanting to share like where I got my inspiration from, then I'll share it. So this is what it sounds like regularly. Of course I have like declick and auto-tune like I did with the other insert. But what I have is a granulizer. So it adds like a bit of like a granular delay to it, because I love granular delays. Shimmer. Valhalla reverbs are like the best thing ever. Both the vocals together sound like this. Everything in context. Pretty cool. So this is the bass of the song. Oh, also, I didn't even show you what I'm using for pads. So, firstly, Isotope Iris. So good. I love it so much. It's essentially just like a granular sampler for, I think, number 4. Also, Isotope Iris. Wait for it. So this is... It's playing the same pad sound, but in a different octave. And also it's going to a different insert. Nextly, in this next area, well, I'm going to show you the full context of where this comes in. I'll give you a little bit. So, you know, does this or whatever, a bit of an ambient buildup or whatever. There's some cymbals in the background. I used just like samples of a ride drum. So essentially the drums come in every every 8 bars, every 2 measures. Every yeah. It just gradually comes in like this. Let me break that down for you, okay? Let's see. I think it's these couple. I'm pretty sure. So it starts out with a ride. It has 2 delays and 1 reverb. So without it, it just sounds like this. First delay. Second delay. I like this delay because it's a dual delay, so you can choose how long you want the first one to be and then how long you want the second one to be, but it's based off of the first one. Reverb. Reverb. It just makes it sound, I don't know, more better. Clap. Essentially the same. It's just clap sound, but with a lot of reverb on it. Then after a while, it goes into that. And that's really just like, it's just kind of there. There's a little bit of a pitch shifter on it, but it's just like a bongo sound or whatever. Then after that, hi-hats. And for that, I'm using Fresh Air. Fresh Air is the greatest thing ever. Fun fact. And then this, which is just like, I forget actually what I used for this. 12. Hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. Don't say hi to him. He's pretty problematic, Tom. So yeah, that's what I use for the drum sounds. Wait for it. Don't mind how glitchy it is. My computer's running FL Studio and OBS right now, so it's kind of struggling. But you guys get the picture right here, I think. On top of my OCD by Rhett and Link, I sampled Sade, Aunt Me. Great song. Greater sample. I like the sample more than I like the song. I hate to break it to you guys. So what I did is I just stretched out Sade. And then I format shifted her vocals down by 6 semitones. Cents, if you want to say that. But it's getting autotune, shimmer, skitter, and bit crush. This is like it was nothing except for autotune. Then shimmer. I love Sade so much. And then bit crush. A little bit of bit crush. Oh, it's not a little bit of bit crush. I lied so hard. At the end of the song, when stuff fades out, it's like all the way out here. It's a bit crush that fades in as an outro. This is where we're at right now. The crackles are not included as part of the song. It's just, bear with me. Yeah. Ooh. I forget where I put that. Adams and the Prince. Firstly, this is the Prince. I'm not a huge super fan of this plugin, but it has some really good bass and lead sounds, especially if you're taking the lead and then you're making it the bass, you know? This is what it sounds like dry, but I added some beefening and then a dual delay to give it more of that, you know, hey, calm down, Jesus. More of that granular sound, because I love the granular sound. It's present in all of my music. After that, we got Adams. So good. I love this plugin so much. Definitely some sleepers, but it's really fucking good. Sleepers as in some bad presets, I mean. So I just put shimmer on that. There was already a reverb on it in the plugin, so shimmer on top of that sounds like that. That's it for this section. Yeah. So just like kind of exists there. Some of the stop glitching out on me. A lot of the noises that I use for this, like glitch noises, etc., are either from this thing I'm not going to say that out loud. And also glitch.cool. It's all free and you can download it all. Usually what I do is I'll take it, then I put effects over it, crumble and buffer override, fresh air and stuff, just to make it sound, different. Because I don't like just sampling and not putting anything on it and just like slapping it on there. Although that is something that I could end up maybe doing for like as an artistic tool, like sticking with just a sample or whatever. But I like doing stuff that's not just that, if that makes sense. So, drums. Oh my god, kill yourself. Anyhow, that's what it sounds like in context. The drums. That's on purpose. Okay. I just have it, kind of doing whatever. Buffer override is doing the real work here. Essentially what it does is give you guys an example real quick. Take it, go all the way up, all the way down. Probably favorite plugin ever. I love the stuttering sound. It's beautiful. It's good. It's gracious. It's amazing. And that, I think, is everything. Yeah. And then also, this is what the end sounds like, just, sound, etc. A lot of stuff that I just like stretched out. Yeah. And then it fades into my next song. This right here. And that's it. That is it. So I guess I'll see how this video turns out. Let me know if you guys want more. I'm just kind of doing this because I want to make something, and I don't want to actually put in like a ton of effort. Like maybe at some point in the future I will show you guys the automation of some of my songs or whatever. But for now, it's not happening. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. High five.